Yeah, very good to see there. And a lot of that you see here in downtown, the white is actually a layer of sleet that we saw.
And it's deceiving because it does look like snow, but you step out and it's almost like your feet will slip right out underneath you because it is just so incredibly slick. We'll see a little bit more of that trying to add on, but then snow is finally going to come. We talked about it yesterday, few rounds. And of course, that first round was mainly the freezing rain, the sleet, and just really cold conditions. Let's look over in Lebanon. This is thanks to my friend Lisa. And if you look outside at a glance, it looks like snow. But as Lelan mentioned, it's ice. It is very slick. And of course, we're seeing a lot of people saying, I don't even want to step off my front porch. Another situation, my friend Nikki, just over into Columbia, you can tell her steps, they look like it would be that powdery snow. You get close enough to it, and it is just simply ice. That's why a lot of the grassy surfaces, they typically with snow, you would see that white covering. But because of the dynamic of this precipitation that fell, it's not covering it as much, and it is really falling in the way of ice. And then you'll see some of those crystals developing on top. Seeing a few more rain bands and snow bands making their way as we speak closer over into Springfield as well as Hendersonville. And then you head down south where we're seeing some snow showers, that wintry mix closer into Lawrenceburg. But our next big band is still well off to our west. And it's the one that we were talking about earlier with Ben that has caused so many power outages over in Dallas. They just can't withstand all the power they need to keep these homes warm. Thankfully, we haven't seen too much of that in our neck of the woods, but you can tell getting over in the Tennessee Valley, they're still dealing with the potential for ice as we speak. Everybody is cold. Right now, we're waking up over in Little Rock, 10 degrees. The actual temperature in Oklahoma, 6 below. Makes our numbers sound a little bit better. Yeah, it's still cold, but not that intense. We're right now coming in 21 in Bowling Green, 16 in Clarksville, 9 in Murray. Over to Columbia, you're at 22 with 27 in Crossville. Wind chill factors making it feel like Murray is 8 below to start off the morning. 14 is what it feels like in the city as well as Hopkinsville, 21 in McMinnville. We will continue to have our winter storm warning staying with us until 6 o'clock tomorrow. Now, Leland will end the precipitation before that, but these cold conditions extend.
Yeah, they will extend for the next several days around the area out there. We may not get back above the freezing mark until later in the week. Love pictures you all are sharing with Nikki-Dee and myself. This is from Shelly Bowles out of the Hermitage area, and that layer of sleet that's out there. And that's the setup all over Metro Nashville, Davidson County for us this morning, and many other communities over the mid-state. So if you got to get out, be careful. If you're able to stay in, definitely take advantage of a snow day or an ice day around the area. So the setup right now, some freezing drizzle, couple of places, some light snow. We're watching more freezing rain and sleet to move in, and that'll change the snow in the mid-state. But as you head west of Nashville into West Tennessee, it's all snow. That's a freezing rain mix toward the plateau. Then this coming to an end across the area tonight. Look at the temperatures. Normally the coldest higher elevations at Cookeville and Crossville, but you'll be around the freezing mark. So that could cut into your snow totals or ice totals with that warm nudge of air. Meanwhile, we're talking just 19 or 20 for highs at Camden and Clarksville. Single digits in those areas. Elsewhere in the teens by daybreak tomorrow. So how much snow is on the way? Right now here in the Nashville area, 2 to 4, a lot higher than that as you head over in West Tennessee. And again, you saw the temps a little less toward Cookeville and Crossville. The one thing that we'll keep an eye on in part of the mid-state, including Nashville, is how much sleet might be in there. A higher amount of sleet could cut down on snow totals for some of you. Here now we'll look at our 7-day forecast for today. Look for a high this afternoon of right at just 28, 15 tonight, 25 tomorrow, 35 on Wednesday. And then Nikki-Dee, here comes another system.
And that system has got some winter weather involved. So whatever we have ending up over the next 24 hours, this is going to push on top of that. So of course, very slick conditions. We will see the sunshine though Friday and Saturday. Then another system moves in on Sunday.